Broadcast. I want to welcome everyone to Global Markets Radio Daily Recap. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton. Wednesday, April the 25th, 2012, 4 p.m. Eastern. What a day. What a day. You can't make up this stuff type of day. Oh, baby. Wow. It all started off so well. Disaster numbers coming out of London. I mean, the trifecta of bad news. No real news out of Asia. S&P, you see here, closing at 1390. Dollar index, we're going to take a look at that. Closing at an ominous spot. Ominous. We'll look at that in a second. But GDP out of London, revision down 0.3. That was by 1.1. And the estimate was for up 0.1. Now, I understand, this number is, we said this yesterday. Financial Times did a good story that, the housing construction industry represents 7.5% of GDP, and that's sometimes gets revised upwards a lot. But it was down 0.2. A monster. That's a huge difference. Index of services supposed to be up 0.6 out of London, only up 0.2. CBI industrial order expectation is supposed to be -6, came in -8. Disgusting. So what do? They rallied the pound. I get it. Came in nicely. Euro sterling exploded. This is a new multi-month closing high. Unbelievable. It looks like we're going to hit this channel line, I guess. I'm telling you, this is one of the most overvalued currencies. It's a joke. London's in a bloody free fall. Things are not great over there at all. But looks like 163, doesn't it? But, wow. And, of course, the intraday. Just can't keep a good one down. You can't keep a good currency down, can you? Did so well in it, and then bang. No soup for you. U.S. numbers, disgusting. U.S. numbers, durable goods coming out, the worst number in over 3 years. Core down 1.1%. Headline with airlines down 4.2%. Provision was up a little bit, but what a joke. Daily chart, dollar index, take a look. Monster spot. Now, one of the things we know about wedges, I don't know if you've been a listener of mine for a while, wedges tend to do a fake out. A big fake out. Break it down to break it out. So I think, remember, they're going to break this channel line tonight probably. Euro, we said 133. It's probably going there. Probably going there. 133. And this baby looks like it wants to come in sharply. But I am calling for a monster reversal. Abso-freaking-lutely. The numbers are disgusting. The numbers, Europe, PMI, falling off a cliff. Industrial new orders, falling off a cliff. Socialists taking over France. Vive la France. U.S. numbers. Yeah, Richmond Fed was better, but Empire was not good. Philly Fed was not good. Euro dollar, daily chart. There's my alert. Looks like it wants to go up. There's a new closing high now for the last 3 weeks. You got your channel lines here. Oh, boy. To the moon, Alice. So it looks like, again, this 133 zone. And again, SSI, meaning all the retail traders, they're all short. Which means there's a squeeze. Oh, it's coming. We do have an interest rate decision coming out of New Zealand in about 55 minutes. We'll see. But again, I think we go up and we have a monster reversal tomorrow. At some point, the fundamentals have to make a difference. At some point, Euro sterling, I get it. I get this. This makes so much sense to me. I mean, this baby, I actually traded out of this fairly well, but you got to be kidding. Yes, we did have the head of the Bundesbank, I forget how to pronounce his name, young guy, 44, basically saying no more. No more for Europe. No soup for you. But I don't think that should have been enough to reverse this move, given the numbers out of London. And he had exactly. But Euro sterling, it's a big fat doji. I still think it's a long. I still like it. Euro Canada coming in nicely today. Canadian dollar making new multi-month lows. Finally. Oh, baby. And it looks like it's going to continue. Absolutely. Euro Canada looks like it wants to fall off a cliff. But again, another one. Looks like it wants to hit this channel line now. So I'm not so sold on this thing. It might come in. But this dollar Canada. And again, I screwed that trade up because durable goods came out. Disgusting. How are you supposed to stick with that trade? I don't know. Not an easy day. Not an easy day. But there's a new multi-month low. It looks like we want to collapse. Certainly should have continuation. How much more, I don't know. Certainly down to 98. It's only 30 pips. But maybe we get a free fall. Certainly down, maybe even 97, 90. In that zone. But again, I'm not buying this. This is stupid. And again, I think the S&P tops out. I understand that Caterpillar, not very good. Caterpillar saying China, India, slowing down. Big time. I mean, what the hell? Oh, baby. Dollar yen, nice reversal. All over the place. Down, up, down. Tried to break out. Couldn't hold it. Actually, doesn't look so bad. As long as we don't take out 81, looks kind of decent. But tomorrow night's the big night. Bank of Japan, will they, won't they? I think they won't. I think they shot their load. I don't think they're doing more stimulus. So dollar yen to me. And again, Bernanke today, the guy sounds so freaking nervous. It's a joke. Bernanke, his statement at the press conference basically indicated he's got more tools. He can do more with the yield curve. He said it. And then you saw the dollar sell off on that. That was really the big, in my opinion, the big little twist. So he can do more without printing money. He can just go more to the end of the curve. Keep long rates down. Dollar Swiss looks like it's going to come in. Again, dollar Swiss looks just like the dollar index. Certainly 90.50. Easy. Easy. Dollar Swiss happens to look very good to the downside. Dollar up, dollar down, then up. Break it down to break it out. S&P 13.95, and then say bye bye. Cable, unbelievable. Outside candle. Look at this. It was looking so good. I mean, they took out the highs right before the number. Classic sterling action. Then collapsed it. But then they brought it back up. So now we're in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days up. It's an outside candle, closing above previous day high. That's as bullish as it gets, people. Unfortunately, that's as bullish as it gets. But again, that 163 level, oh yeah. Pound Canada, big reversal there on the upside. Another one. Texas 3-step. This baby was a nice trade. All the way back. I still think, though, not enough. I still think we get down to 57.50, but it certainly is going to be a wild ride. Sterling yen, big comeback also. Again, this baby looks good. Now, this looks like now it wants to go. Wasn't looking very good when it was down here. Let's take a look at this pound Kiwi because we got a interest rate decision out of New Zealand tonight. And if risk is back on, and if they're relatively in the bullish camp of their economy, Church Christ, rebuilding, yada, yada, yada. Let me tell you something. Pound Kiwi, you can see a nice sharp sell-off in the sucker. Big time. That consumer confidence number last quarterly reading was a very good number out of New Zealand. So I think their statement's going to be more on the hawkish side out of Kiwi land. We have other numbers obviously coming out tonight as well. Consumer confidence out of London, leading index out of Australia. Look for that number to suck wind again. German CPI is supposed to be only up 0.1%. All these wicks indicate stoppage. Stoppage. Risk is on. That should mean, this sucker's going down. Oh, baby. Do what you will. Do what you will, baby. Whatever you want. Aussie. Bullish engulfing. We've been in this downtrend channel line now forever. Well, a couple weeks. It looks like it's going to break out. It can't go down on bad CPI data like that. Stock market correlation has been dead. This baby's due to go up. It's due to go up. Aussie Kiwi closing fairly decent. A little off the highs. And again, if I'm right, this should be a nice short. I think New Zealand across the board should be good longs. Kiwi yen. I mean, look, pullback, nice pullback, ready to have a nice big pop. Looks that way. Unemployment claims supposed to be at 377. Look for those to be weaker again. Gold, big comeback, holy gamoly. Yep, there she goes. I'm telling you. Aussie, Kiwi, Canadian, we're going up. But look at this gold. The fact that he mentioned about doing more of a twist, because he did. He mentioned what he could do with the long end. I forget the exact comment he made, but he's mentioned what he could mess with the yields again, with the front end and the long end of the curve. So gold to me might be going higher. Crude came monster back. Crude inventories exploding once again. Tell you, crude looks like it wants to go higher. No, it's off the highs. Does not look so bad. Rallying everything into the close. Oh, my. All right, so certainly a crazy day. But it looks again, the dollar index is going to break. This whole wedge And the big question is, do we hold it and continue to melt? Or do we break it down to then reverse? And I think the latter. I think that's right. And again, we look at the euro, 133. We look at the S&Ps, closing very strong. I think this whole zone here, listen, we get above 1,400, it's all over. We're going up big. I capitulate, but I don't think we're getting above that. I don't think we're taking this out. Close above 1,400, we are gone. Like the wind. To the moon, Alice. So, should be one hell of a night. Pending home sales, supposed to increase 1.2%. I have no idea. Mortgage approvals out of London. Doesn't really make a difference, do they? Numbers don't even give a hoot. Realized sales supposed to be down 4. And that's it. So again, you can't fight the tape. We're going up. Dollar down. And then the mother of all reversals, collapse into the close, sell everything. But again, pick your spots, maybe get long, and then reverse and get short. info@globalfxllc.com. Andrew Spanton, Global Markets Radio, the only voice you'll ever need, most of the time, who truly loves to make you money. Have a good night.